Greetings everyone, this is Vada here, and welcome back to retro games that I used to play as a child. In this video, Crypt Raider. Now, I've actually played this before on my channel already during this entire retro game that I used to play as a child series. However, the quality in that video was horrible because I literally played the version that I took from my old computer, and I only had 7 levels on it because it was a demo, and I really wanted to play the full version, so as a result, I am now back here once again. This time, I want to play the full version to see exactly. Apparently, there's 100 levels, and the levels, they get very difficult over time. You also have a time limit at the top here, which will become extremely low once you get far enough in the game. I've seen like level 100 with the gigantic rock maze, where you have to push rocks in a certain way and make stuff happen in that way. I am not going to play the entire game in this video. I just want to play like, I don't know, 30, 40 levels or something. I guess I'll find out exactly how many levels I desire to play. Depends on how long it takes me to play through the levels, I guess. I just want to see this game for all it's worth. I've always enjoyed this game, and what was the other one? Aqua something. Aqua Equalizer? Aqualizer? It was a game that was made by the same creators as this game. It had a very similar name, and I really want to play that one as well, possibly. Haven't fully decided yet, but it would be pretty cool. I will start with Crypt Raider, however. Crypt Raider, it plays out very similarly to another. Do I grab the key now? I guess it's fine, actually. Yeah, it's fine. Just you do that, and then blam. All the circles, they go in there. Now push all of these circles in there. And that's that. And now just push all of these in. I don't even need to do anything with the enemies. Why do they exist? For points, I guess, maybe? We can get some extra points if we destroy them. I genuinely have no idea. They exist for the sake of existing. The devs, they want to add some extra stuff in the game for no particular reason other than why the hell not. How do I play this level? Good question. I think I just get key first and foremost and then start pushing in the circles one by one. I don't think the order matters too much as long as you don't somehow royally screw yourself, which I don't even think is possible here. Is it possible to screw yourself in this level? I think there is, yeah. That is the way that you would normally screw yourself if you push those the wrong way. Other than that, though, it's perfectly fine with 0 issues whatsoever. The dynamite is just there to look scary, mostly. Okay, there's so many levels that I have never seen before I let the bog loose. This level is literally free, bro. Okay. Some of these levels are more equal than others, and some of them are less equal than others. What? Why would I possibly... Why would I possibly? I guess I'll screw you. Oh, I see. The circle. The circle needs to be pushed in. And it was... I did not do that correctly. But it worked out in the end. I should probably not mess around too much. By which I mean I should be a little bit more on the careful side every now and then would be a good trait to have. How... Well... Yes, so about that. Guess I'll have to redo this level a little bit better. I don't think... this mummy is going to be a little bit awkward to work with, but I don't think it should be too big of a problem. I just need to get this guy out of the way, you know? And then push rocks or something. Come over here, mummy. You need to get over here. There we go. And now the mummy is not gonna be an issue. Not anymore. Maybe a little bit. Never mind, the mummy is fine. That level was a bit more involved. Level 12. Do I care about this bug? I definitely do now. I should have done the thing faster. I wish you could like see these levels before the whole thing happens. By which I mean the whole, how do you do anything here, actually, though? Okay, I think I get it. You're supposed to move these rocks out of the way. And not too far out of the way, though. I feel like I did something wrong. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, I definitely did this level wrong. I can guarantee you that much. Well, how do I get more lives? Probably not. That's game over. I want to play a couple more levels, though. Let me figure out the level code real quick. Alright. Wait a minute. If I just type OK, oh, it just automatically saved it for me. I thought that was like a... I thought it wouldn't do that. Never mind. So if I am in the same play session, it just automatically remembers all of that stuff for me. That is very, very kind, actually. I like that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do here. You need to push all 4 rocks down. That's the easiest way to do it. And then you push the marble, or I guess you might call it a gem, because we are a Crypt Raider. Or I guess a pearl would be the most accurate. A shining circular pearl is what that's called. What I would call that at the very least. How do you do this level without dying? I think you just kind of go for it and it works. There we go. Get rid of that. Do not bog me, Mr. Bog. I do not wish to be bogged. There we go. 1 orb. 2 orb. Push this down for orb number 3. Push this down for orb number 4. And then push orb number 5 in as well. All this TNT nonsense is just scary, but that's all it is. I guess I could have exploded it and it would have gone boom and it would have been satisfying. Oh well. I can also just like copy it through here if I really wanted to. I don't think I need to though. That's a big boom. I like it, a big boom. Big boom, they go big boom. And it make my heart very big boom. My heart, it goes doki doki. There's just something so satisfying about watching the world burn, you know? Okay, I did not take into consideration the fact that the rock also blows up in a 9x9. It makes not a lot of sense, but it's just the way it is. Some of these levels are like so simple and straightforward to the point where I don't even have to think. And then the other stages, they just make not a lot of sense. Is that good? I think that's good. Yep, it is in fact good. Why are some of these levels so much easier than others? And some of the earlier levels were more difficult than this. The order of these levels does make a lot of sense. It don't make a lick of sense. How? Okay, well, I think I know how to do this. I just explode everything. Blam. And then I explode everything down there, most likely in this manner. That makes sense. And that creates a little hole for me to push in the pearl. Nice. This level is... Well, I was gonna say involved, but no, it's not. I mean, it's kind of involved, but it's not as involved as I was thinking it might end up becoming. Push in pearl. Push in this pearl next. And then push in the final pearl. I need to get rid of this little... What do you even call that? Sand, I guess? A sand tile, a go-throughable tile. They're called different things in different places, so I'm not 100% sure. Is that good for my health? That it... Okay. I was gonna say, I need... Well, I guess that's fine, actually. Yeah, everything's perfectly hunky-dory. That's how you do it. No issues. I was a little bit afraid for a moment, but nothing to fear here. Is this good? This might be good. Might be good. How do I do this one without really screwing myself? Actually, okay, I'm pretty sure I know what to do here exactly, but how do I do it without dying? Apparently like that. Whoa! And now I push that. That's not gonna work though. Hmm. Well, I guess I'll figure it out in my next life. Let's go. Starting at level 20. It's so nice. Okay, so I need to blow up these 3 stones and these 3 stones and push this pearl in and then push it all the way out there. Which means I need to blow up this TNT above this TNT. So that gives me the opportunity to blow up this with no issues. But then that blows up the dirt here. And now I don't have this. Oh, wait. I think I get it. I think I get it. Step 1, blow up the... as I was gonna say, step 1, blow up these rocks. Step 2, push this all the way on the edge. And now push this thing to blow up the 4 dirt there. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was a little bit bad, but it wasn't too bad. Took me a little bit to figure that one out. I had to like sit there. You really tried, didn't you? Okay, how do I do this without dying? That's a good question that I have. Do I even need to interact with the TNT? I might not. I might not even need to do that. I just do all of this. I push these down one by one. I don't even interact with the dirt or the rock or the TNT. And now it's all just donezoed. I can blow that up if I so want. And it creates a big boom. Love it. Alright. Level 22. I am getting very close to the 30 level limit that I wanted to set to myself at the beginning. I want to say earlier, it plays out somewhat like a game called Superplex, which is a fun little game where you get to push things around. Okay, I need to let these flies leave my vicinity. I'm not a fan of them existing. Okay, don't push the things where they don't belong. There we go. Next level. Level 23. Where is the exit? Down there. Well, I feel like the top ones here right next to me are supposed to be left for last. Unless they're not. I think they might be though. You do this though to open up that path. You push in this pearl. Next you push in that pearl. And now I guess there's options actually, technically. Like you can blow up everything and send the rocks down if you really want to. No particular reason why, just you can do... I did not mean to push that way. I would have had it otherwise. It was literally free. That is so sad. Alright, let's try this one again. Push everything to the left here. There we go. And now right here. Blam. Literally free. I just messed up last time. Alright. What do we have in... The key was in the air just a little bit. Why? I genuinely don't know. Blow up this fly. Otherwise, thing would not... I guess this is a timing level. You throw the rock... This level is literally free. I'm still confused about why some of these levels are so easy compared to all the other levels. That was a timing puzzle, kind of. How do I do this without breaking my neck? I guess like that. There we go. Now push all of the pearls in. There we go. And the pearls, they are in. Nice. Some of these levels, as I said before, they just They don't make a lot of sense. By which I mean they exist, and I am confused about them, about their positioning in the roster. Some of these levels should play out earlier because they're easier, and yet they're not. This fly is going to be annoying. Please do not be annoying. Flies, well known for being annoying in real life and in this game. Level 27. Okay, there's a mummy protecting the key. Let me just go ahead and get that real quick. What blew up just then? I didn't even know it. I screwed everything up. Let me just see that one again. Okay, it blows up something there. What do I want to do exactly? I think I just want to do that. Oh, right. You want me to blow up this rock here so that I can do my business. Now, let's go ahead and deal with the mummy real quick. Blam. And donezoed. Okay, not too bad. Next up, that's a lot of TNT. I tell you what, I can in fact guarantee you that is a lot of TNT. Oh, they orbs, they don't blow up. I was gonna say, this feels like a area where the orbs blow up if I try to do things the wrong way. But no, and that's apparently not even the case, which is kind of crazy. Do all of that first, then do this at the very end. Okay, this level was not that bad. I had to think for a quick second, but once I finished thinking, everything played out naturally. They blow up all of this stuff as well. There we go, we did the level and we move on. The music in this game is so good. I love it. Oh, okay, I see. You push in rocks to the left, and then everything plays out al natural. Push that, push all of these down. The character is very slippery, by which I mean it moves quite quickly. Surprisingly quickly, this little critter guy. It moves around like a spider. That is a very accurate description, I think. Moving around like a spider. This is just a hurry up level, isn't it? I think I just straight up don't want the key. Ah. So you don't want the key every time it's available. That is fair. I am dead. The fly, it is little bit cringy, but you know, that's such is the life of a fly, you know. Flies known for being el gringo sometimes. Okay, deal with these pearls first, then Oh, okay. I see. So you're supposed to get the mummy involved here, and that does nothing. Good question. What do I do in this level in that case? Well, I get rid of the fly immediately. That's not a question. I think I'm... Actually, wait a minute. I think I'm not supposed to get rid of the fly. I'm supposed to let the fly live. Okay. No. Hold on. I know what to do. You have to be quick and nimble. There we go. That's how you do it. I am supposed to not die, preferably. Hold on. I know. Wait. The fly hogs the right wall, which means I'm safe here. Yeah, I am. I did it the whole wrong way the whole entire time. There we go. Can I rush this? Maybe I can. Am I fast? I don't think I'm fast enough. In which case, I think I'm supposed to do this. Okay, that was just barely not fast enough. Okay, be extremely fast. There we go. That's how you do it. I had a feeling it will be something like that. I don't think you can do the same thing with a mummy because the mummy kind of follows you around and does not. The mummy that does not follow a straight path, and you kind of need the enemy to have a mind of their own in order for you to make it happen. Okay, so I need the key thirst, preferably while killing the flies, because the flies are El Gringo. Now open up this path first before I do anything, otherwise these pearls would get stuck. And then just push the pearls down. There we go. That's the first one done. And now the second one. There we go. I did something wrong here. Hold on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to push this thing in third because I need this thing to be around. And I can't have that thing be around if I forgot to clean up these things. I was gonna say, you cannot do this pearl without cleaning up this square, which is very important for this pearl. So you have to do the left one first. There we go. Now push that pearl down. And the other pearl is literally free. There we go. Beautiful. What is this level? I'm get rid of the fly because fly big scary or something. Send these flies away, please, and thank. Oh, I have no idea why these flies do the thing they do. Can I blow them up? That was the most unlucky blow up I've ever seen. You know what? Here's a funny idea. What if I just block these flies off entirely? That's a good idea in theory, but now how do I get the top pearl? Because I literally cannot do anything about the top pearl. Well, I might as well work on the other bits and bobs while I'm here, I guess. This pearl is literally free. Oh, I get it. I get it. So what you actually do is you're supposed to blow up these flies, at least one of them. There we go. Now that one of these flies has been blown up, the other ones are literally free. Now it's just a question of how do you go about getting this, or never mind. The mummy is not something you need to concern yourself with. Well, this has certainly been a thing, so I'm supposed to delete both of those, otherwise I cannot go across. Next, I'm supposed to figure out how to... Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. This is a very simple puzzle. All you have to do is just be fast, and that's it. That's literally free. That level, it took me a second, but then I realized, wait, it's just an automatically playing level. That's all it is. Well, open up that, because I can, and I need rock or two here. Preferably, you know. Push in all of the rocks, actually. Now that I really think about it. All of the rocks are good. I didn't want... Yeah, no, I didn't want that, actually. Okay, one by one. I got a bit too eager and pushed too many rocks all at once, which was not the answer, believe it or not. This gem is literally free. And this gem is also free. Now, the last gem, however, is also free because the gravity in some of the superplex games and whatnot, if a rock is on top of a rock and there's an empty space on the side, they would like fall off of each other. But in this game, that is not a thing. So, not to concern yourself of that. I think I need to blow up all of these flies or something. There we go. Okay. Everything's being blown up. I am little bit... I guess it's fine. Nothing to worry about here. How do I do any of this? Oh, okay. This makes a lot of sense. Just get these flies away from me, and the rest of the stage is literally free, free, free. Playing around with these flies reminds me a lot of Chip's challenge because of the way they gain their ability to just go around in circles in place. That's a funny interaction. It's like those bees and a couple of other enemies. There is nothing much I can do here, so I'm just gonna do that. How? Okay, well, can I? I don't think I can. So I just blow up all of yous, and now I am stuck here, but it's fine because there's only one fly. It hogs the right wall. I just get my key and I can get going. Okay, that level was not as hard as I imagined it might be. That's a lot of mummies on the right side, I must proclaim. Now, here's a fantastic question. How do I push this orb on the left side to the right? That's not the easiest thing you can ask me to do. I need this rock gone, because otherwise I cannot get to the left here. I cannot get to the left here. I need it here, which means I need to go back here, which means I need this thing gone. But how do I blow this thing up without... I can't get this rock here. What? Okay. I mean, I'll try to figure this out, but like, there's not a lot of Ooh, wait, I'm silly. It's free. I somehow did not consider that as an option until I did, and then I was like, okay, wait a minute. This is free. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Interesting. So, this particular level requires me to do a whole lot of blowing shit up. I can respect that. That is something I can, in fact, respect. Okay, blow shit up and preferably not myself if I can help it, you know. Let's try that one again. Blow this up, blow that up, blow all of that up, blow all of that stuff up, and get to the exit. Okay, there we go. Wasn't that bad. Can I... Well, yeah, but do I want to? Maybe, probably, possibly. Okay, well, I think what the game wants me to do here is a couple of explosion. A couple of explosion. There we go, and get rid of all of that. The fly can be trapped forever. Do not care. I'm in floor 41 now all of a sudden. I want the key, but I also want room to push TNT. There we go. Not too bad. Get rid of the TNT right then and there. Blow up that. Get the turtles down there. Okay, this level was also not too bad. I think I'll get to like floor room 50 and then I'll call it. Probably. That was not the way to do that particular puzzle. I need to push the rock when it bogs all the way down. There we go. And now everything gets blown to smithereens. The bogs, they are free and I do not care. The bogs can eat my left butt cheek. Goodbye. These levels are slowly but surely getting more complex. There were a couple of levels that looked familiar initially, but they don't look as familiar anymore. By which I mean there were some levels that... Okay. There were some levels... There were 7 levels in the demo. There were 7 levels in the demo. I think I saw like 2 or 3 of them in this game, the full game, but I didn't see all of them. So my question is, should that be something that I'm supposed to be seeing? Yeah, no. Maybe not. That was not the way. Okay, wait a minute. I pushed this TNT first to get that gone, and then I grabbed this key to make TNT go kablooey. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. 7 more levels before I call this a video. Oh, what happened? Hello? This makes no sense. So, wait a minute. Do I grab the key? I grab the key automatically. What? Okay, sure. If you say so, I guess I don't mind that. Get rid of that pesky old bug. Then push these pearls in, and that's just the level. Some of these levels are too easy. Like, we're so far in the game, and I'm getting levels that are child's level. That one was just a skill issue. I decided to take things slowly, and that was just not the answer, you know? Push in rock, push in gem, get lock, and then continue to push in gem. I guess. There we go. And now push in gem, push in. Clearly that's not the answer. Okay, so leave those two bits of sand. There we go. Wait a minute. I can just do this. That's an alternative answer that just works better. Okay. I overcomplicated the puzzle. Classic moment where you do things in ways that you didn't need to do them. How do I... Okay. I was gonna say, things look very explosive around here. Okay, you know what? This level is also free. Some of these levels, I keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Did the PlayStation just like put these levels in a random order and then call that a day, or what exactly? Well, I don't think I want to open up the key because that would lead in the orb being destroyed, which means I just don't grab the key. I was taught not to do that in one of the earlier levels, and that seemed to be a very good strategy, you know? Push that thing down, push this down here, and then one by one push all of these things down, I guess. I'm gonna feed this fly, let the fly do whatever the fly wants to do. I need to get rid of all of these rocks. There we go. Push in the orbs, and the rest... I did that all wrong. And that's a skill issue. Try that one again. Push it down first on the left, and then you do all of that in that way. And the rest is free. There we go. Shrimple. Very shrimple. That's a lot of TNT. How much TNT do you want? Yes. That's the answer. The answer is yes. All the TNT. Give me all of it. This level... If you can even call that a level, honestly. That was about as easy as level number 2. How... Puzzle. I need I cannot do anything with this, which means I need the key first and foremost. I cannot do... I cannot go down all to the bottom, otherwise I would die. But then how do I do anything around here? Can I hold space and then do that? I can do that. Okay, interesting. It's very similar to Superplex in that case. My timer is running out. I can't do anything in this level. What am I supposed to do exactly? Let me think about it. So I want to go. I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom because then I can't push it up. But then also I can't push this to the right, and I can't get the key without doing. This is the third actually moderately difficult level. I must proclaim. Actually, wait. I can push this thing once. That's not once. That is not once. There we go. So push it once and then go up. Then I can do all of this nonsense. Actually, I can get the key first. There we go. Key has been gotten. I I swear to God, this guy moves as fast as a spider. And that sometimes the guy moves way further than I ask them to, and it's ticking me off a little bit. Such is life, I suppose. Now I can push all three. Okay, I'm stupid. Thank you. Let's try that one again. Push all of that down. Don't move. Push this to the left instead. Now I need to get rid of all of this nonsense. Get rid of all the rocks. And now I can play this level like a normal person. There we go. Beautiful. Level 50 completed. The third level that I actually had to do a little bit of thinking on. I'll leave it off here. There are 50 more levels for you to complete if you so desire. And if you don't desire, then you don't have to. But I'll leave it here for now. I don't feel like playing the rest of it, you know. I have seen enough. I might play them off screen, or I might play them on video if people really want me to, for some reason, you know. Anyway, this has been Crypt Raider. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time in more video games. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.